Small businesses in my district and across America have been shattered due to the extended closures because of COVID-19. I speak to small businesses literally every day who are trying to hang in there to make tough decisions just to keep their doors open. Imposing restrictive and duplicative regulations would simply create additional barriers. My question, Ms. Sweat, if I could start with you. You mentioned in your testimony that the important work OSHA is doing in conjunction with the CDC to issue industry-specific guidance to ensure worker safety. Just yesterday, when I was looking through the CDC website, I was very encouraged to find detailed guidance for various industries, ranging from the retail to the airline industry. Can you expand on why it is important to issue guidance tailored to address the unique challenges of each industry, as opposed to a one-size-fits-all regulation covering all industry?
Thank you, Congressman. Yes, I think it's very important that we're able to take our general industry guidance and then put it into these specific industries because they are different. Construction can be outside and inside. Manufacturing is mostly inside. So there's a variety of social distancing issues that folks face. And if I can comment briefly on the small business aspect of your question, we have an on-site consultation program that is available in all 50 states for small businesses to find a person who can help them implement safety and health. And there's a firewall between the OSHA enforcement side of the house. And we've seen dramatic improvement and results from small businesses utilizing our on-site consultation program.
And using the right title, Dr. Howard, if I could ask you something, how often does the CDC and OSHA receive new data on COVID-19 given the constantly changing information? So hold that one question. Let me say the second part is, what is the likelihood that a regulation published as soon as tomorrow would be applicable or relevant even 4 to 6 weeks from now?
Well, regarding the first question, as I said, this is a highly evolving situation, and we get new data every day, not only from the surveillance system that we have in place and the ones that we're developing, but also from a number of these industries that you're talking about. I can't speak to the issue of regulation because CDC does not do regulation.
Yeah, I want to swing that part of it back over to Ms. Sweat. You have anything to weigh in on the question?
No, I just would agree with Dr. Howard that this is rapidly evolving, and our folks are tracking this. They're working 24/7 to provide the best information available.
Under the OSHA Act, once an ETS has been issued, it must be replaced with a permanent standard. I believe the timeline is within 6 months using the customary rulemaking process, which includes gathering stakeholder input through public comment as well as hearings. Ms. Sweat, can you tell me what is the average amount of time it takes to gather the necessary data and evidence to publish a permanent standard?
According to a GAO report, OSHA takes 8 to 15 years to promulgate a new standard.
So would you say that an abbreviated rulemaking process would require additional resources that could be used to enforce existing guidelines to protect workers in order to publish the rule within the 6-month time frame?
I do think that we are working around the clock to provide the information available, to make information available and work towards protecting workers. And the other piece of the rulemaking issue is we do find that it's very important to get the most and robust comments during our rulemaking process.
Well, I think it's clear for all of us that this is still a learning process. We want to be diligent, but I would hope that we can all agree that OSHA and the CDC resources are best spent on assisting American workers and businesses maintaining safe workplaces rather than complying with more bureaucratic demands. With that, I yield back, Madam Chair.